Welcome back to Holocron Horizon, the channel where we explore the mysteries, heroes, and philosophies of the Star Wars galaxy. Today, we shine the spotlight on one of the most fascinating and complex Jedi of the prequel era, Qui-Gon Jinn. Neither a rebel nor a traditionalist, Qui-Gon was a Jedi who lived by the Force in a way that set him apart from the rest of the Order. In this video, we'll explore his life, his beliefs, his influence on Obi-Wan and Anakin, and how his death altered the course of galactic history forever. Qui-Gon Jinn was born around 80 BBY. From a young age, he showed an unusual sensitivity to the Force, leading him to be taken to the Jedi Temple on Coruscant. Trained under Jedi Master Count Dooku, Qui-Gon was taught by one of the most respected but also most critical voices in the Order. This early mentorship shaped Qui-Gon's independent spirit. Unlike many Jedi, Qui-Gon did not strive for political power within the Council, nor did he focus solely on lightsaber mastery. Instead, he was fascinated by ancient Jedi texts, prophecies, and above all, the living Force. The living Force emphasized awareness of the present moment, in contrast to the unifying Force, which focused on destiny and the future. This philosophy would become the heart of Qui-Gon's identity as a Jedi. Qui-Gon's dedication to the living Force put him at odds with the Jedi Council. The Council often focused on galactic stability and long-term planning. Qui-Gon, however, believed the will of the Force revealed itself in the here and now. To Qui-Gon, strict adherence to rules could blind the Jedi from hearing what the Force was truly telling them. This often made him seem stubborn, even reckless, in the eyes of his peers. But it also gave him clarity others lacked. When faced with difficult choices, Qui-Gon trusted not in bureaucracy or prophecy, but in instinct and the present moment. This philosophy explains many of his decisions, from his compassion toward outcasts to his controversial belief that Anakin Skywalker was the chosen one. Qui-Gon's independence wasn't rebellion. It was obedience to a deeper call. As a Jedi Master, Qui-Gon trained several Padawans, the last and most famous being Obi-Wan Kenobi. Their relationship was complex. Obi-Wan was diligent, disciplined, and loyal to the code, while Qui-Gon encouraged flexibility and intuition. The two often clashed, as seen during their mission to Naboo. Obi-Wan thought Qui-Gon's defiance of the Council was reckless, yet he also admired his master's wisdom and compassion. In many ways, their differences balanced each other. Obi-Wan's discipline grounding Qui-Gon, and Qui-Gon's openness broadening Obi-Wan's perspective. Their bond was deep, but tragically, Obi-Wan's training under Qui-Gon would end too soon. During their mission on Tatooine, Qui-Gon encountered young Anakin Skywalker, a slave boy with unprecedented Force potential. Qui-Gon immediately sensed something extraordinary. Testing Anakin's blood revealed a midichlorian count higher than any Jedi in recorded history. Qui-Gon became convinced that Anakin was the chosen one, destined to bring balance to the Force. Despite strong objections from the Council, Qui-Gon insisted Anakin be trained. To Qui-Gon, this was not a matter of prophecy alone. It was the will of the living Force. His persistence revealed both his greatest strength and his greatest flaw, a willingness to stand alone against the entire Order if he believed the Force guided him. The mission on Naboo would seal Qui-Gon's fate. Confronted by the Sith assassin Darth Maul, Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan engaged in the legendary Duel of the Fates. The battle was more than just a clash of blades. It was symbolic. Qui-Gon's death meant Anakin would be trained not by him, but by Obi-Wan, a Jedi more bound to the code. Some argue that if Qui-Gon had survived, Anakin's path might have been different. Qui-Gon's mentorship, rooted in compassion and instinct, could have guided Anakin in a way Obi-Wan never could. Mortally wounded, Qui-Gon's final words were a plea to Obi-Wan. Train the boy. With that request, he ensured Anakin's place in the Jedi Order and in galactic destiny. Though Qui-Gon's life ended, his story did not. He was the first Jedi to discover the path to immortality through the Force. Guided by his deep connection to the living Force, Qui-Gon learned how to retain consciousness after death, a secret even the Jedi Council had lost. Through this discovery, he reached out to Yoda and Obi-Wan, teaching them the foundations of what would later allow Obi-Wan, Yoda, and eventually Luke Skywalker to commune with the spirits of Jedi past. In this way, Qui-Gon became the bridge between mortal Jedi and eternal guardians of the Force. Qui-Gon Jinn was more than just a Jedi Master. He was a seeker of truth, a believer in destiny, and a reminder that sometimes the greatest strength lies in listening to the Force, even when no one else does. His choices shaped Obi-Wan, Anakin, and ultimately the fate of the galaxy. What do you think? Was Qui-Gon the Jedi the Order truly needed? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the galaxy far, far away. And as always, may the Force be with you.